So in the principle of barometer, if you are observing these points, point A, point C, and point B, initially without the rise in the liquid column, at point C, there is zero pressure because you don't have any gas present here. As a result, there won't be any collisions at this particular point. If there are no collisions, there won't be any pressure. So you are applying a pressure at point A and applying a pressure at point B. Because of these two pressures, there will be rise of liquid in this particular region. And it will continue to rise till the pressures at point A, C, and B becomes equal. So rise हो जाने के बाद equilibrium पे, if the height is h, the pressure at point C is rho into G into h, the pressure due to the liquid column. And the pressures at point A and B are equal to atmospheric pressure. So the atmospheric pressure is equals to rho GH, or you will simply say it is h millimeters of Hg or h centimeters of Hg. 760 mm of Hg or 76 centimeters of Hg is equivalent to 1 atmosphere, which is equal to 1.01325 into 10 power 5 pascals. Okay. उसके बाद हमने ये भी देखा what will happen if I replace mercury with any other liquid. दूसरे liquid से क्या होता क्या है, just ये जो height h है, it will vary with different liquids. If the density is less, then more amount of liquid must be raised in order to balance the pressure. If the density is more, थोड़ा कम भी raise हुआ काफी है. If you are having a liquid which is more dense than mercury, then the height will be lesser than 76 centimeters. Okay, but the density of water is 13.6 times lesser when compared to the density of mercury. If it is 13.6 times lesser, I can say the height rise will be 13.6 times more. तो 76 into 13.6 किया तो आपको यही आएगा 1033.6 centimeters. Okay, so this particular height is very large. So if you want to make a barometer with the help of water, you need to make a huge instrument, and we cannot carry that instrument easily to every place. Okay, moreover, ये जो mercury है, it doesn't stick to the walls of the glass. As a result, उसके साथ वो जो measurement का process है, it is easy. Okay, ठीक है. उसके बाद हम manometer के principle देखा. If we are having a U-shaped tube and if we are pouring mercury, that particular mercury will be arranging in both the tube, in both the parts equally. Whenever you are connecting this particular tube to a gas, depending upon the pressure of the gas, on this particular surface which is exposed to atmosphere, it will have atmospheric pressure. On this particular surface which is exposed to gas, it will have gas pressure. If atmospheric pressure is greater than the gas pressure, इस पर्टिकुलर ट्यूब में मर्क्यूरी का लेवल राइज होगा एंड यहाँ पे मर्क्यूरी का लेवल नीचे जाएगा. ये कब तक होगा? What you need to see is pressure on all the points which are present at same horizontal level must be same. So इस particular point पे atmospheric pressure लग रहे हैं. इस particular point पे you are having the gas pressure along with the pressure because of this liquid column. So P atmosphere must be equal to P gas plus rho GH. Or if you want to calculate the P gas, it is P atmosphere minus rho GH. Okay? Or you can say P atmosphere minus H millimeters or H centimeters of Hg. Similarly, यहाँ पे P gas is greater when compared to atmospheric pressure. So whenever I'm placing I'm connecting this gas, the gas, because of the gas pressure, ये जो liquid है, ये नीचे push किया जाएगा and there will be rise in the liquid column. in this region. And at equilibrium, the pressure at A must be equal to pressure at B. Pressure at A is pressure of the gas. Pressure at B is P atmosphere plus rho GH. So pressure of the gas is P atmosphere plus rho GH. देखो P gas is greater than the atmospheric pressure. उसके बाद हमने एक क्वेश्चन किया था. Please solve this question quick. What is the pressure of the gas inside the following apparatus if outside pressure is 750 mm of Hg? The outside pressure is given as 750 mm of Hg. So ये diagram देख के आप लोग को क्या लग रहा है? Pressure of the gas greater than P atmosphere or lesser than P atmosphere?
Greater.
Greater. So the answer has to be greater than 750 mm of Hg. ठीक है, बताओ जल्दी आंसर अब तक हो जाना चाहिए. कितना?
752.5 centimeter of Hg. Mm of Hg.
752.5 centimeters of Hg.
Mm of Hg.
752.5 mm of Hg.
1000 mm.
1000 mm.
1000 is the right answer. 1000 is the right answer.
Yes sir.
शिव प्रसाद, सुबह सुबह दिमाग खराब करते हो तुम. Step by step जाओ. What is P gas? In this case, P gas is greater than P atmosphere, so P gas will be P atmosphere plus, you can write rho GH, but we will be expressing this in some H mm of Hg or H centimeters of Hg. They are asking answer in terms of mm of Hg. Okay, P atmosphere कितना दिया? 750 mm of Hg. And वो जो height कितना है? 25 centimeters ना? 25 centimeters equals to
250
mm of Hg. So the answer is 1000 mm of Hg. Okay. Is this clear? Take 5 minutes. Solve next question. The mercury column of length 10 centimeters. मतलब ये जो length दिया है, this is, it's trapped in a capillary tube between a gas sample and atmospheric air. मतलब यहाँ पे P gas and यहाँ पे P atmosphere. Okay. इस condition पे, if the liquid column or the mercury column is not moving, I can say P gas equals to P atmosphere. Those conditions. Initially, the mercury column is under equilibrium. Calculate the gas pressure in the three cases. Equilibrium मतलब क्या है? The pressure.
सर
वॉइस कट हो रहा है.
सर वॉइस कट हो रहा है.
Must be equal to the pressure on the right hand side. Column is of length and okay. अभी भी हो रहा है क्या?
नहीं.
नो सर, बीच में ही लैग हो रहा है.
ओके. जब भी वैसे कट हुआ बताना. थैंक यू. इनिशियली वो जो कैपिलरी है, it is placed horizontally and the length of the mercury column is given as 10 centimeters and initially it is in equilibrium. Equilibrium का मतलब क्या है? The pressure on left hand side must be equal to the pressure on the right hand side. So pressure on the left hand side is gas pressure, pressure on the right hand side is atmospheric pressure. So P gas equals to P atmosphere. Now we are tilting the capillary in three different ways. The first way is we are keeping the open end up. In that case, what will be the pressure? If nothing is mentioned about the atmospheric pressure, we will always consider that as 76 centimeters of Hg. Okay. So इस case में what will be the gas pressure? If you are keeping the open down, what will be the gas pressure? You should not say ये जो mercury है नीचे गिर जाएगा. Okay, capillary में वो नहीं गिरेगा because the pressures will be balanced and the mercury will be staying at some particular position. And in the third case, the tube is tilted at an angle of 45 degrees. In these three cases, you need to tell me what will be the pressure of the gas. Take 5 minutes, solve the question. Put your answers in the chat. $860 mm of Hg and 60 mm of Hg, they are right answers. Or 86 centimeters of Hg, 66 centimeters of Hg, and 83 centimeters of Hg. They are right answers. Vishwaraj, in this question, the pressure is not mentioned. So take the pressure as 760 mm of Hg.
Okay, sir.
759 lena hai, 760 low. If nothing is mentioned, we will always take 760 or 76 centimeters. Okay.
Sir.
As the length of the mercury column is given in terms of centimeters, you can calculate in terms of centimeters. Centimeters of Hg. देखो जिन लोगों को नहीं आया है प्लीज ऑब्जर्व। इस पर्टिकुलर केस में ऊपर से प्रेशर जो लग रहा है इट इज एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर। ऊपर से प्रेशर जो लग रहा है इट इज एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर। इस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे नीचे से जो प्रेशर लग रहा है इट इज प्रेशर ऑफ द गैस and this length is 10 centimeters. At equilibrium, what is the condition? At equilibrium, on suppose a point A मान लेते हैं, on point A pressure of the gas must be equal to P ATM plus 10 centimeters of Hg. P ATM कितना है 76 centimeters of Hg plus 10 centimeters of Hg. So what is the pressure? It is 86 centimeters of Hg. Clear? लॉजिकल भी है। इस केस में क्या हो रहा है, यू आर हैविंग द प्रेशर ऑन द गैस एज PATM प्लस द प्रेशर बिकॉज ऑफ दिस लिक्विड कॉलम, सो द प्रेशर इज ग्रेटर देन द एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर, सो इट विल बी 86 है। अभी इस केस में क्या हो रहा है, बी पार्ट में everyone in the lecture?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
इस केस में क्या
Yes.
हो रहा है, दिस इज अगेन गैस, यहाँ पे P एटमॉस्फेयर, अगेन टेक दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ये मान लेते हैं, प्रेशर एट A is nothing but डाउनवर्ड से P एटमॉस्फेयर लग रहे, अपवर्ड से P गैस
gas and
प्लस
Hg 10
10
centimeters.
centimeters of Hg. So P गैस क्या हो गया, it is 76 centimeters of Hg minus 10 centimeters of Hg, which is equal to 66 centimeters of Hg. Okay. थर्ड केस में ऑलरेडी हमने, if the angle is with respect to horizontal, the weight which is exerted at the bottom, it is mg sin theta,
Sine.
mg sin theta,
Yes, sir.
or else इस particular case में pressure at this particular point P gas must be equal to P atmosphere plus rho gh sin theta ना.
Yes, sir.
Okay, P atmosphere is 76 centimeters of Hg plus 10 sin 45 is 1 by root 2.
1 by root 2.
By root.
Centimeters of Hg. Okay, this is equal to, आप लोग कैलकुलेट किया तो it comes out to be 83.07 centimeters of Hg. Any doubt? ऑलरेडी ये प्रॉब्लम हमने किया है. The entire weight of the liquid column won't be acting on this particular point. Only some component of it will be acting. Some of the component will be acting on this slant surface. Okay. Any doubt in this question, anyone? Okay. Next section. Relationship between state variables. What are state variables? What are the state
Pressure,
variables we have?
pressure,
Volume,
temperature, and
temperature.
moles.
PV, RT.
And number of moles. Okay, so we are trying to see the relationship among the state variables. इसके लिए हमारे पास 3 laws है. Sorry, 4. We have 4 laws. First law is Boyle's law. Boyle's law. In Boyle's law, we will maintain the temperature and the number of moles as constant. So if you are maintaining temperature and number of moles as constant, we are left with the variables pressure and volume. And in this case, we have the pressure inversely proportional to volume. मतलब प्रेशर ज्यादा हुआ तो वॉल्यूम कम होगा, प्रेशर कम हुआ तो वॉल्यूम ज्यादा होगा. Okay. Then we have Charles' law. Where we keep pressure and the number of moles as constant. मतलब क्या है? Charles' law tells us relation between temperature and volume. The volume is directly proportional to temperature taken in Kelvin scale. Then we have Gay-Lussac's law. In this case, we take volume and number of moles as constant. If volume and moles are constant, you are left with pressure and temperature. Again, pressure is also directly proportional to temperature in Kelvin scale. And the last law is Avogadro's law. Avogadro's law. In this case, we keep pressure and temperature as constants. Pressure and temperature constant रखा तो we are left with volume and number of moles. Volume is directly proportional to moles. Okay. We will go through all these laws one by one. First, we will start with Boyle's law. Okay. In Boyle's law, what are the things which are kept constant?
Temperature and
Temperature and number of
Temperature and
moles.
moles.
Temperature and number of moles. So we write the definition as for a given mass of a gas. For a given मतलब moles constant किया मैंने. For a given mass of a gas at a given temperature, मतलब temperature भी constant हुआ. At a given temperature, the pressure of the gas, varies inversely with volume. The pressure of the gas varies inversely with volume. Whenever you have N and T as कांस्टेंट्स और जो प्रेशर है it is inversely proportional to volume, or I can also write P is equal to some constant. If I am removing the proportionality symbol, I need to put proportionality constant. P is equals to K upon V, or this implies PV equals to constant. The product pressure and volume is always equals to constant. Suppose in state 1 you have pressure as P1 and volume as V1, and in state 2 you have pressure as P2, volume as V2. As PV is equals to constant, I can say P1 V1 will be equal to P2 V2, क्योंकि the product pressure and volume is always equal to some constant, which depends on the temperature and moles. As temperature and moles in both the cases, state 1 and state 2 are same, and that P1 V1, which is equals to a constant, is also equal to the P2 V2. ये clear है?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in laws में आप लोग को questions जो आता है, usually you will get questions on graphs. They will be giving you some graphs and they will try ask you to identify which graph will represent Boyle's law, which graph will represent Charles' law. Okay. So if I'm graph between P and 1 by V, I'm between P and 1. No, PV equals to constant, or P is equals to some constant times 1 upon V. If I am taking
Sir, voice cut हो
Sir,
रहा है.
your voice,
P
the voice
on,
is
if I'm
cut.
taking this V is of the, yeah, 2 minutes. Okay. अभी clear है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What we are trying to do is we are trying to plot a graph between P and 1 by V. I'm taking the y-axis and I'm taking 1 by V on the x-axis. If P जो है वो y हो गया, 1 by V जो है वो x हो गया, I can represent this as y is equals to some kx, y is equals to mx जो है, this must represent a straight line passing through origin. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So अगर इसका ग्राफ प्लॉट किया तो I have showed a straight line which is passing through origin. यहाँ पे मैंने dotted line दिखाया because in this particular pressure and volume range, all these laws, ये जो laws हम पढ़ रहे, these are the laws for the ideal gas, relationship between state variables, and remember ये आइडियल गैस के लिए. ओके, सो इस पर्टिकुलर प्रेशर एंड वॉल्यूम रेंज में, द गैस मे नॉट बिहेव लाइक एन आइडियल गैस. इसलिए मैंने इन पॉइंट्स को प्लॉट किया, बट ये जो पॉइंट्स है उनको एक्सट्रापोलेट किया. दे मे नॉट बी obtained practically. ओके, इस पर्टिकुलर प्रेशर एंड वॉल्यूम रेंज में द प्रेशर मे नॉट बी एग्जैक्टली इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू वॉल्यूम, इसलिए इधर डॉटेड मार्क किया. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can have those lines with different slopes. ये जो different lines है, these correspond to different temperatures. Suppose ये T1 हुआ, ये T2 हुआ, ये T3 हुआ. We need to get the relation among T1, T2 and T3. के बाद में लेके आएंगे what will be the relation among T1, T2, T3. After studying all the laws, we will try to analyze which one is greater. T1 greater than T2 greater than T3, or T1 less than T2 less than T3. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I try to plot the graph
Sir,
पर
please repeat again.
अभी ये जो ग्राफ है P वर्सेस 1/V मैंने प्लॉट किया, और जो P वर्सेस 1/V है, इट इज अ स्ट्रेट लाइन पासिंग थ्रू ऑरिजिन. ये जो y is equals to mx है, this m is called as slope, or in this case this constant k is called as slope, which depends on moles as well as temperature. If you have different moles and different temperatures, and तब ये जो slope है वो different होगा. As of now I am marking different lines. This is a temperature T1, this is a temperature T2, this is a temperature T3. Suppose I am maintaining सेम मोल्स है, मतलब यहाँ पे जितना मोल्स लिया, यहाँ पे भी उतना ही मोल्स लिया, यहाँ पे भी उतना ही मोल्स लिया. सो द ओनली द फैक्टर ऑन व्हिच दिस स्लोप डिपेंड्स इज द टेम्परेचर. आफ्टर स्टडीइंग ऑल द लॉज, वी विल एनालाइज हाउ इट एग्जैक्टली डिपेंड्स ऑन टेम्परेचर. टेम्परेचर ज्यादा होने से स्लोप ज्यादा होगा या कम होगा, वो देखेंगे. अभी हमने पूरा पढ़ा नहीं है. वी आर जस्ट सीइंग हाउ टू प्लॉट द ग्राफ ऑफ P versus 1/V, which is y equal to mx, which is a straight line. If sometimes they will also plot the graph for P versus V. P versus V. PV is equals to, what is the equation? The equation is PV is equals to constant.
NRT.
इसका मतलब क्या होगा? y is equals to constant. is equal, इसका जो ग्राफ होता है, it is called as rectangular hyperbola. xy is equals to constant. This is the most common equation which we encounter in physics or chemistry. xy is equals to constant, and the graph is a rectangular hyperbola. Everyone. So इस particular case में it looks something like this. This is the graph. Okay. At any point, the product PV is constant. यहाँ पे जो pressure है, यहाँ पे जो volume है. The multiplication of pressure and volume is a constant. यहाँ पे जो pressure है, यहाँ पे जो volume है, इन दोनों का multiplication constant, so on so forth. Okay. Again, I am marking 3 different graphs. Suppose मान लेते हैं this is a temperature T1, this is a temperature T2, This is a temperature T3. Again, even in this case, we will try to get the relation among T1, T2, T3 later. After doing all the laws, we will get the relation among T1, T2, T3. Is this clear? Okay. Okay. ये जो कर्व है, ये जो कर्व, this is the curve, this is the line, और ये जो ग्राफ्स है, the graphs drawn at constant temperature. मतलब ये जो particular graph है, on all these points, or for all these points the temperature is T1. For all these points the temperature is T2. For all these points the temperature is T3. Okay. ये 3 different graphs है, मैं इसको क्लब किया, एक ही ग्राफ के ऊपर रिप्रेजेंट किया है तीनों को. So the graph which is drawn at a constant temperature, it is called as isotherm. Iso indicates same, therm indicates temperature. What are isotherms? These are the lines or curves which are drawn at constant temperature. Okay, so these 3 lines are treated as isotherms, these 3 curves are treated as isotherms. This entire line is drawn at constant temperature of T1. This entire line is drawn at a constant temperature of T2. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall I move to the next law?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next law. I hope everyone is concentrating on the lecture.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Charles law. Bhargav,
Yes, sir.
good. बस सुन रहा है कि नहीं? टेस्ट किया.
सुन रहा हूँ.
Very good, very good. What is Charles law? In Charles law, what are the things we keep as constant?
Pressure and mole.
Pressure and mole. Very good. So I can write the definition as, for a given mass of a gas, for a given mass of gas, at a given pressure, the volume of the gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. What is meant by absolute temperature? It is nothing but temperature taken in Kelvin scale. So the volume is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. We should not say to its temperature, because the temperature can be taken in different scales. If you are taking the temperature in Kelvin scale, then only it is directly proportional. If you are taking number of moles and pressures as constants, in that case, volume is directly proportional to temperature in Kelvin scale, or I can say वॉल्यूम इज इक्वल्स टू k टाइम्स t. v इक्वल टू kt का मतलब क्या है? v by t is equals to constant. If v by t is constant, again if you are taking two different states, state 1, state 2, स्टेट 1 पे आपको वॉल्यूम v1 है, टेम्परेचर t1 है. स्टेट 2 पे आप लोग को वॉल्यूम v2 है, टेम्परेचर t2 है. So what will be the equation that represent change in state? v1 upon t1 equals to v2 upon t2. सही है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Again, if I try to plot a graph, okay. If you are trying to plot a graph for v versus t, and I'm taking the temperature in Kelvin scale. What is the equation we have? V equal to kT, V equal to kT. If I am representing the V on y-axis, T on x-axis, again this is y is equals to kx. Y equal to kx will be a straight line.
Straight line.
Straight line.
Again it will be a straight line passing through origin. Can you tell me on what factor will the slope depend?
Number of moles and pressure.
Number of moles and pressure. In general, we keep the moles same. If we are drawing these, definitely it will depend on number of moles. But easy analysis के लिए moles थोड़ा constant रख के. So this will be at pressure P1. This is at pressure P2. This is at pressure P3. Again, we need to get the relation among P1, P2, P3. This we will understand only after understanding all the laws. Okay, clear here? This I am drawing the graph for what? Volume versus temperature, temperature in Kelvin scale. If I'm taking the temperature in, degrees C, V equal to K into temperature in Kelvin scale, which is equals to some constant K into temperature in degrees C plus 273.15. Okay. At V is equals to 0. What is the temperature? Tell me. At V is equals to 0, what is the temperature? यहाँ पे V0 पुट करो तब टेम्परेचर कितना आता है?
-275.
-273.15.
Yes, sir.
This -273.5 is taken as 0 Kelvin. ये okay नहीं है, that is 0 Kelvin. Okay, -273.15. Again, I am trying to plot V on the y-axis temperature in degrees centigrade on the x-axis. So ये जो ग्राफ है at t is equals to 0, at t is equals to 0, what is the value of V?
Plus 273.15.
Plus 273.15.
It is 273.15 into K. K भी है ना उधर, केल्विन नहीं है, वो कांस्टेंट K. T0 Yeah, I am asking. देखो यहाँ पे मैंने ग्राफ प्लॉट किया. Everyone in the lecture?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
If volume is zero, the temperature is minus 273.15. इस particular line पे volume 0 है, so यहाँ पे जो temperature है it is minus 273.15. If temperature is 0 on this line on the y-axis, you have temperature as 0. In that case, the volume is 273.15 into K. So ये वाला जो value है, this is 273.15 into K. I'm asking the question: is it possible to achieve a temperature below 273.15 or below 0 Kelvin? मतलब -1 Kelvin, -2 Kelvin, -3 Kelvin, ऐसा कुछ possibility है?
No, sir.
No, right? मतलब क्या है? If you are taking a temperature below 273.15 Kelvin, मतलब यहाँ पे कुछ लो, okay? वहाँ पे if you are extending this line, volume क्या आएगा? Volume will be negative.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Can
sir.
volume be negative?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, right? So the least amount of temperature which you can achieve is 0 Kelvin. 0 Kelvin से कम temperature कभी possible ही नहीं है, because we cannot have a negative volume. Okay? ठीक है. So ये जो lines हमने draw किया है, the lines which are drawn at Can I say on this line the temperature is constant? So these are the lines which are drawn at constant pressure. The lines drawn at constant pressure are termed as isobars. Iso matlab same, bar is the unit of pressure. Isobars. What are isobars?
Lines drawn at constant pressure.
Or simply graphs drawn at constant pressure. I hope this is clear. Shall we go to the next law? Before going to the next law, एक छोटा सा question देता हूँ. Please, application of these laws. Solve this. A 1 liter sample. A 1 liter sample of gas at 760 torque is compressed to 0.8 liters at constant temperature. Calculate the final pressure of gas. Calculate the final pressure of gas. One liter sample matlab you are fixing the number of moles for the sample of the gas hai. I am changing its volume, but I am not removing any moles. So the moles as well as temperature are constant. The moles and temperature are constant. Which law is that?
Bo-
Boyle's law.
Boyle's law.
Boyle's law. Boyle's law. Boyle's law में P1
V1 equal to
or
P2 V2.
PV is equals to constant. P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Initial pressure जो है, if you want to get the answer in terms of torque, leave it in torque. 760 torque into 1 liter equals to some P2 into 0.8 liters. Liter cancel हो जाएगा. So you will get the pressure P2 760 divided by 0.8, which is equal to 950 torque.
900 torque.
950 na?
Yes, sir.
950.
Yes, sir.
950 torque. Okay. और else कॉमन सेंस से ये हमको पता चलता है अगर वॉल्यूम कम हो रहे then the pressure must be increased. So the answer has to be greater than 760. Direct formula application से ये. Next question. A sample of gas at 12 atmospheres and 27 degrees C is heated at constant pressure to 57 degrees C. Final volume is 4.75 liters. Find original volume. मतलब initial volume. Find original volume. Solve this. Tell me the answer quick.
11.76.
11.76 बोल रहे क्या?
7. Yes, sir.
Okay. They have given the final volume as 4.75. According to the Charles law, volume is directly proportional to temperature. टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है तो वॉल्यूम ज्यादा होगा, टेम्परेचर कम है तो वॉल्यूम कम होगा. फाइनल टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है इसलिए फाइनल वॉल्यूम ज्यादा है.
सर 4.73 लीटर
4.73
73
4.73 अप्रॉक्स. ओके, सबसे पहले चार्ल्स लॉ का क्वेश्चन ये समझ में आया ना. वी हैव प्रेशर and number of moles as constant. If pressure and number of moles are constant, V1 upon T1, or I can say V by T is equals to constant, which is V1 upon T1 equal to V2 upon T2.
Sir,
V1 कितना है वो
4.32.
फाइंड करना है. T1 कितना है?
300 Kelvin.
It is 300 Kelvin. Everyone, you need to put the temperature in Kelvin scale. Equals to V2 कितना है? 4.75 liter divided by
330 Kelvin.
330 Kelvin.
330 Kelvin. So Kelvin cancel होगा. You will be left with volume in liters. It is 4.75 into 300 upon 330 Kelvin. 10 times, 11 times, 10 by 11 into 4.75. कितना आता है ये?
4.32.
It is 4.32. 4.32 liters. Shiv Prasad, not 4.73.
नहीं सर, मैं 3 बोला था.
Okay. Is this clear? आप लोग कुछ लोग ये गलती किया होगा, आई डोंट नो आप लोग किया कि नहीं, बट अगर इन केस गलती हुआ तो यहाँ पे होता है यूजुअली people substitute without converting the temperature into Kelvin scale. Always in chemistry, in any law, we will be substituting the temperature. Most of the laws, सारे laws में the temperature is always taken in Kelvin scale. Okay. Okay, next law. Everyone in the lecture?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can anyone tell me the definition for Gay-Lussac's law? What are the things that are constant in Gay-Lussac's law?
Volume and number of moles.
Volume and number of moles.
Volume and number of moles. So law definition में क्या होगा? For a given mass of a gas, बताओ. For a given mass of a gas, at constant volume,
Pressure is proportional to
Pressure is directly proportional to temperature.
the pressure of gas, absolute temperature. You need to say absolute temperature is directly proportional to its absolute temperature on the temperature in Kelvin scale. You are having moles and volume as constant. In that case, pressure is directly proportional to temperature in Kelvin scale, or P is equals to some K into T, or P1 upon T1 equals to T2 upon T2. Right? Okay. Again, यहाँ पे if you want to plot the graphs, we will be plotting the graph for P versus T. यहाँ पे P, यहाँ पे T. P versus T is a straight line again. And on what factor will the slope depend?
Volume.
Volume. So again मान लेते हैं यहाँ पे ये कुछ V1 है, ये कुछ V2 है, ये V3 है. We will get the relation between V1, V2, V3 later. Relation क्या होगा देखते हैं. Okay. These are the lines which are drawn at constant volume. The lines which are drawn at constant volume, they are called as,
Isochore.
very good, isochores. Isochores या isochores. Okay. Okay. Last law. कौन सा law बचा? Avogadro's law. In this case, we will keep the pressure and temperature constant. Avogadro's law. देखो. At a constant temperature, and pressure, the volume of the gas is directly proportional. The volume of the gas is directly proportional. I hope everyone know how to calculate the number of moles. Is directly proportional to the number of moles of the gas. Is this clear? You can also write one more statement for this. Alternatively, at constant temperature and pressure, equal volumes of gases. If I'm taking equal volumes, there has to be equal moles. Equal volumes of gases will contain equal number of moles. हमने मोल कॉन्सेप्ट के चैप्टर में ये भी एक पढ़ा था. If I'm taking the temperature and pressure as STP conditions, standard temperature and pressure. Standard temperature is taken as 273 Kelvin. Pressure is taken as 1 atmosphere. If I'm taking temperature as 273 Kelvin and pressure as 1 atmosphere, then the volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas is 22.4 liters.
Yes.
तो कुछ पढ़ा हमने. If I'm having pressure and temperature constant, volume is directly proportional to moles, or V is equals to Kn, or V1 upon N1 equal to V2 upon N2 is equals to some constant which is 22.4 liters at STP.
Yes, sir.
Is this clear? इसी context में if you are having, suppose for n moles, volume occupied for n moles, volume occupied is some V liters मान लेते हैं. So for 1 mole volume occupied कितना होगा? n के लिए V है तो 1 mole के लिए कितना होगा? V upon n?
V by N.
V upon n. Okay, so the volume occupied by 1 mole of a gas, in general it is called as molar volume. Molar volume. What is the molar volume at STP?
22.4.
What? 22.4 liters. Volume occupied by 1 mole of any gas at STP is 22.4 liters. The molar volume at STP is 22.4 liters. Okay. Avogadro's law क्या कहता है? The volume is directly proportional to moles, or if you are taking two different gases at the same temperature and pressure, and if you are taking equal volumes of them, then I can definitely say उसके अंदर जो molecules रहेंगे वो भी same रहेंगे. Okay. I hope this is clear. Now, last part. Let us try to combine all laws. अब तक जो भी पढ़ा है हमने laws, वो सारे को combine कर रहा हूँ. Combining all gas laws. What are the different gas laws we have studied? One is Boyle's law, which is pressure inversely proportional to volume. The other is Charles' law, volume directly proportional to temperature. Gay-Lussac's law, pressure directly proportional to temperature. And the last law is Avogadro's law. Volume directly proportional to moles. If you are combining all these laws, we get an universal law. PV proportional to NT. Everyone observe. If you are maintaining moles and temperature as constant, in that case, PV will be proportional to constant, or P will be inversely proportional to V. You will get Boyle's law. if you are maintaining the pressure and the moles as constant. Pressure and moles as constant. In that case, you'll get volume directly proportional to temperature. You'll get Charles law. If you are maintaining volume and moles constant, you will get pressure directly proportional to temperature, Gill-Sacks law. If you are maintaining pressure and temperature constant, you will get V directly proportional to N. You will get the Avogadro's law. Okay, so on combining all these laws, we will get PV proportional to NT. ये वाला part clear है सबको? Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you are removing the proportionality symbol, you will get PV equals to nRT. This is the thing which we have studied in mole concept chapter for analysis of gases. And ये कहाँ से derive हुआ? Based on the Boyle's law, Charles law, Gill-Sacks law, and Avogadro's law. PV equals to nRT. Okay, where R is called as
Gas constant.
universal gas constant. कोई भी गैस के लिए वो कांस्टेंट वही है, universal gas constant. Let us try to get the units of it. R is equals to PV upon NT. So if we are taking the pressure in terms of atmosphere and volume in terms of liter, moles to mole hota hai, temperature you need to always take in Kelvin. You can have one unit as atmosphere liter per mole Kelvin. In that case, its value is 0.0821. Atmosphere liter upon mole Kelvin. Okay. Another unit R के लिए, प्रेशर के लिए यूनिट क्या है? न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर. वॉल्यूम के लिए यूनिट मीटर क्यूब डिवाइडेड बाय मोल केल्विन, which is Newton meter upon mole Kelvin. What is Newton meter equal to?
Joule.
Joule. Force into distance is work. Work का unit है joule. Joule per mole Kelvin. In joule per mole Kelvin, its value is 8.314 joule per mole Kelvin. If you want to convert this into calories, it is 1.98 calorie per mole Kelvin. 1.98 can also be approximated as 2 calorie per mole Kelvin. समझा? The units of R, ये जो gaseous state chapter में we will usually put the pressure in terms of atmosphere, volume in terms of liter. So most of the times आपको वही यूज होगा 0.0821. 8.314 ये जो यूनिट्स है 8.314 2 calorie per mole Kelvin. These units are usually used in thermodynamics chapter. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आप लोग को कैलोरी और जूल के बीच में कन्वर्शन पता होगा ही है. 1 calorie is equals to
4.1
joule.
ओके. सो इस गैस लॉस के ऊपर एप्लीकेशंस एंड इनके ऊपर क्वेश्चंस वी विल डू इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. ओके, फाइनली आपको टेक होम मैसेज for today's lecture is PV equal to nRT. You need to put the temperature in Kelvin scale and you need to concentrate on the units of R. 0.0821 atmosphere liter per mole Kelvin or 8.314 joule per mole Kelvin. With the help of PV equal to nRT, you can derive all other laws. ये बेसिक ये याद रखो, बाकी सब हो जाएगा. जो भी कांस्टेंट से V और T कांस्टेंट से तो P प्रोपोर्शनल टू N, P और N कांस्टेंट से तो V प्रोपोर्शनल टू T, P और T कांस्टेंट है तो V प्रोपोर्शनल टू N. सब कुछ इस पर्टिकुलर इक्वेशन से आ जाएगा. ओके एक चीज मैं समझाता हूँ आप लोग को, बाकी आपको करना है. For this particular graph, we are interested in relation between T1, T2, T3. Now, everyone concentrate. What is the ideal gas equation we have? PV equals to nRT. Okay, we are plotting P versus 1 by V. So I can write P equals to nRT into 1 by V. वो जो N और R मैं constants मान रहा हूँ. N और R are constants. What is this nRT? nRT is nothing but the slope. This is nothing but slope. ये slope कब ज़्यादा होगा? If temperature is more, can I say the slope will be more? If temperature is less, the slope will be less. Is that clear? So in lines में किस line के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा slope है? This line has the highest slope. So T3 has to be highest. समझ में आया? So I can write T3. Yeah, tell me, greater than
T2 greater than T1.
T2 greater than T1.
T2 greater than T1. समझा कैसे किया हम? डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आपको आएगा. In NEET JEE Mains, they will give you the graph and they will ask you the relation among T1, T2, T3. We already know P equal to nRT, so ये जो slope है, it is nRT. More is the temperature, more will be the slope. And I'm assuming that the moles in all the three cases are same. Okay? So इस logic के हिसाब से try to get the relation among T1, T2, T3 in this case. Remaining cases, इसमें pressure के बीच में relation, इसमें volume के बीच में relation. That's your homework. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
sir.